Good evening, friends. This wet, cold man from an evening of playing football in the pissing rain, here to kill some barbs. Here to kill some barbs. Mm-hmm. Oof. Here to kill some barbs and architect it up. Need one more come home. Come home. You'll do. You'll do. Sorry about that. I'll go and clear it later. Hello, ledge. Hello, ledge. Oh, it's pissing it down. The cat's being mad. Oh, I played football tonight. 2 minutes in, twisted my ankle. 5 minutes in goal, hurt my hand. Just standing there in the pissing rain thinking, life's not worth this. But here we are. King, Popper. Pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Oh, what do we need to do? We need to do some of this, right? Tech power. Tech power. Okay, we need a rune. I can't be asked for the rune for that. Thank you. We have to kill Warped Pizza. Warped, your kingdom is very strong, my friend. I've been fighting against you a fair bit, and the difference between 58 and 60 is night and day. I've told everyone it should have been 1v3. I like this. I planned to become farm killer to Rune MG, but now I say goodbye. Okay. He stayed in the alliance. Hi guys, I plan to fuck you all over. Hey, RG. What do we need to do then? We need to spend no money, sadly. Sorry, my cat's having an absolute mad. I got, how many barbs do I have to kill today? Oh, only 84. Right, I thought it was like at 200. Brilliant. We also need to get some tech boosts done. Some gems. Have we killed the barbs? The guardians? Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh shit, hurry. Leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it. Okay, I can wait 4 minutes. That's not the end of the world. I always do this walks. I always leave it. I always think, oh, 500 bars, piss easy, no problemo, and then I leave it right until the last second. You can't have people offline in KVK. How are things going in 58, my friend? Exactly. Laziness is, as long as you're honest about laziness, it's fine. I'm a very lazy person. I always go for the easiest possible avenue. I also go for the archer thing all the time. No one gives archers any love here. No, I tell you what, we just need to push this because I need to get this today to get some gems. So let's just do this now. We'll live without a rune. Life goes on. We're only going to do a crappy little economic thing. Hey, boy. Oh, lackluster to do archers in KVK1. I don't know, Benjamin. I disagree. I think it's quite. I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest. Been trading really well. Did some more this morning. Going to do a video on it, but I haven't got around to it yet. How do we do this morning? It was 4 a.m., so I stupidly got up. But I think my trades were not as good as the 7-to-1 ones, but 3-4-to-1. I even traded well against the tier 5 guys. Admittedly, they were mainly in my AoE, but I think with Rock, if you know what you're doing with archers, it's fine. If it's your first time doing archers, you're going to be fucked. I walked. I told myself I'm not going to do it. Last night I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Not setting my alarm. Obviously, I woke up at 4 a.m. just because my brain was clearly ready to do it. And we came up against you guys, and I don't know. I don't think we fight 58 very well. We certainly didn't this morning. There were 10 of us, no, probably about 20 of us fighting. We certainly didn't fight well enough. And then we just go and smash 60 because 60 is quite easy to beat. 700 million alliance already, Seth. What KD are you in, mate? I always forget everyone's kingdom. Ooh. Come on. Purple weapon. Golden age, golden age, golden age. It's not golden age, is it? What are we up to for speed ups, though? I haven't checked for a while because I haven't been using any. Oh, we're almost at 1300. Nice, nice, nice. We have plenty of room to push. Oh, good. I've been given archer as well. So, scientist. So let's just do a little one to last us till tomorrow. Hello, my friend. I think you're going to be uncontested for many of the runes. People accept you guys are too strong. I certainly do. I'm going to be asleep when that pops. Yeah, that seems about right. Cool, cool, cool. Come on, come on, one of you guys. Finish, finish, finish. Do we have any other quests to do today? Done Card King, done the invasion. There we go, get myself my 650 gems. I never know that king, because I always try and do it. And you know what? My experience is, my belief is it's probably the same whatever you do. But when I open a lot of keys at once, I do notice the drop rate does seem to be better. I don't know whether that's true, whether that's just bias speaking on my part. No, let me join. Why are you doing forts without me? I hate having to use all my AP to do barbs. Someone said something about him not being in the alliance. Punisher is punished. Ah, screw it, let's let him back in. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. Screwed, 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 screwed. Right, okay, looks like we're going to have to quit Rock. Just go to a different kingdom. King, I kind of like you. I always think like that. Still no Martel in Zone 2. That is pretty unlucky. I think I popped my last gold key commander the other day, which made me think, wow, we're in KVK1. I still didn't have one gold key commander. There's you can get very. If that's a good one, like with Martel, you're a little fooked. We have our opponents now for KVK4. We're in Seed B, which is a little bit higher than we wanted to be, but it's all about the allies. Oh dear, look how many of these forts we have to do. I think Pyrrhus is low-key excellent so far, from what I've seen of him. Richard has stood the test of time better than I thought. All the best marches in my KVK1 seem to involve Richard. I thought they'd just be a thing of the past now with Pyrrhus looking like he's probably a bit better, but he's more of a like a Minamoto infantry than he is of Richard. Richard still has the thing. Richard YSG is still such a sick march. It's hard to beat that. Oh, that works for you. Right. Because I get the black screen all the time. I just change accounts. It comes back. Okay, I'll try that next time. Just looking for a fort. Here we go. We do 1+1 now exclusively, which is great for the chests and somewhat annoying for the faff of having to do it. What's this? It's Artemisia. I'll come back here later. For now, it's all about the barbs. I don't even think pre-KVK starts tomorrow, right? New season is tomorrow in 2.5 hours. We'll see. Anyway, back. Kill. Sunset still, well, I suppose because I run such heavy archers, I've worked out that unless someone's much higher strength than me, I'll win against pretty much anyone who doesn't have a Minamoto. And if anyone has a level 60 Minamoto, I'll almost insta-lose. I don't know, I thought Pyrrhus would just replace Richard, and I kind of think Richard is still probably a tiny bit better. I don't know who scaled better late game, because I have a very useless Richard on my big account, which I never use anymore. I imagine Pyrrhus is probably quite similar. I like being mentioned in the chat. Here we go. How many do we have to kill then? So we have to kill 82, which is effectively 29, 28? 28 barbs to kill. No problemo. Probably need a few more APs, but otherwise we're Gucci. We're Gucci. How's everyone's day then? Is it only England which is absolutely pissing it down with rain at the moment? Do we have hot weather? Seth, what's the weather like for you? I imagine it's always disgustingly warm. I think we have the heating on. New. To register for that. Oh, it's fucking. Is it ever not, though? Do you ever just look out the window, guys? It's quite nice and humid today. Temperate. Striptease. Oh, we've finally hit 17 million power. I think we can push a lot higher, but I'm waiting for the right event. We'll probably get to 20 million, I think. But let's wait. There's no point busting your load for no reason, so to speak. So to speak pretty grimly now I think about it. Yeah, I love the Netherlands. I've been to Amsterdam loads, but every time I go, I am struck by the weather being very similar to England. Although most of the time I don't really notice what time of day it is, if you know what I mean. Whereabouts in the US are you, King? We're talking about going to New York. We went to Los Angeles last year, and I've never been to the US. I was so excited. I was so disappointed by it because it was just not what I expected. But New York, I want to go to Georgia. I'd like to go to Atlanta and Savannah. I don't know why, I just would. Maybe Texas. I love the idea of touring around the USA. Massachusetts, okay. One of my first ever job was basically researching lawyers in America. I always had to research Georgia, North Carolina, and New York. So I kind of have a knowledge of the geography of those areas. Very little about, okay. Nowhere near where I thought Massachusetts was. Okay, so you're not far from New York at all. Oh, getting drunk sounds good. Actually, I might have a little cheeky glass of wine. It's very rare for me to stream and not drink something, so I might do that. Play the fun game if we get beat up out in the bar. Is that a thing? Is that a thing in Puerto Rico? Do you get beat up in the bar regularly? 1 second, I get a little glass of wine. I'll have a little glass of wine. Red, jammy red? Oh, there is a jammy red. Yeah, I know. will just remind me to not forget. Get the bin, don't you? Lovely glass of red wine. Oh, I'd love to beat 12-inch record. You know, I've talked with Logic Bank about doing it. The problem is, been a little bit busy in life at the moment, so I probably wouldn't be able to do it anyway. But having all the farms, I have to basically say goodbye to my main, say goodbye to all my main farms because it takes so long. Which I'm not that opposed to doing at some point. I'd really like to try and beat the record. Someone did beat the record, didn't they, recently? Hello, Destroyed Pepin, how you doing? Seeing a bit sappy, boy? To your health, my friends. Oh, divine, divine. What have we got coming? Oh, we've got the event tomorrow, haven't we? The event. The Halloween, I guess it won't start. Will the Halloween actually start tomorrow? I can't actually... Because we've got the downtime tomorrow, right? Halloween series begins. But it won't begin tomorrow because we have downtime, so it will never... Anyone know? Anyone know? Usually it takes a while, doesn't it, before the actual event starts? BL, belly useless. Yeah, there's this one. Go here and then go there, right? There's too much. Certainly doesn't matter about his skills. Got one head, right? 4 heads. Not shabby. I may have underestimated how difficult it was to get honor in KVK1 because I'm so used to it being just a piece of piss in 2 and 3. We're top of that. We're top of this, but 58, they are top of being strong. What troop type, Detroit? Oh, are you gonna go for the? Are you gonna go for the skin? Are you gonna go for the Skin King? Yeah, I mean, I hate Belisarius for that exact reason. You know why everyone's got him. I don't do farm killing because it's so much hard work. Is the main reason. I just don't think it's that. I like pure kill points. I like fighting and getting them. I like getting them fairly with YSG, which isn't that fair when you consider some of the people I've been fighting. Oh, some of the people I've been fighting against. It must be their first experience of fighting, even today. Like, you look at the troop types. He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Okay, well, today was a bit better, but the amount of like, oh, he's got tier 5. This fella. Oh, I didn't realize. He should be strong with tier 5. He was quite weak, I recall. But the amount of stuff the other day, the amount of people just going around with random troop types. You get some archers, you get some infantry. Mad ones I saw in here. Where am they? See, again, like, that's just a small thing, but such a big mistake having the infantry and the cavalry in the same thing. It's best. He would trade much better just having one troop type. Oh, it's painful to watch. Painful to see these things. There was one guy I did. He must have had. Oh no, he's full archers. There was one guy I traded 25 to 1 with, and just looking at his troop types, I'm like, thought I'd do better than that. Sun Tzu Cleopatra. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It really hurts. Oh, here we go. Ethel YSG. Just a little bit of everything. Like, yeah, throw them all in. Hope for the best. That guy. That guy. That's not a bad idea, actually, P-Min. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think it was even better than that. It was 27 to 1, 2,000 to 55,000. But looking at that, like, you see Ethel YSG, you think, okay, well, it's not great, but could be more tragic. Couldn't be more tragic than those troop types. I think Sun Tzu Cleopatra might be the worst ones I've seen. Haven't seen too many Boudikas or Lohars running around yet. You show me the age of your account to Troyes, and that makes perfect sense to me. I'm still working out whether it's best if I go for the full legendary set in everything or just refine my archer set. Because I got while we're here. Lovely. Got myself a nice little Dido now. I'm gonna be maxing right up. She's on 5541 or something at the moment. She's about halfway there in terms of heads, a little bit further than half. 180 plus 180, 360. So she needs, yeah, she's about halfway there. 53% or something. Obviously, I'm very impatient, so I just max leveled her already. Yeah, 5541. And I'm trying to work out if it's better to max this set, as in to refine the set and then do it with a whole new equipment level up, or improve this, which is usable, but certainly not good. But then again, I'm using Saladin Primary, so meh. Or make this a little better. So what would you do? What would you do? Would you? Oh, what I should have done is train troops. Go for the upgraded archer set and make myself a really decent garrison lead, or be a jack of all trades. Don't take too long. I think Archer set's the best set going as well. Well, it's the best. It's kind of the easiest to do. It's like with all the others, you have to work out which pieces go best with other pieces, what the correct set is. But of course, Archer set, you just like, yeah, just do the Archer set, easy. Oh. Bloody not. Taking the P. Just set my alarm online. So I will be getting up for an hour's rock tomorrow before. Kingdom. Should really finish off the things I started, yep. Always wood. Wood's always the problem. Caught out by the game. Yeah, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm the fuck down, Bridget. I need you my sunset as well. Of course, I've lost ground because they've all taken their armor off. I guess that... which one's better, Eternal Night or Shio's Return? I can't really remember. Shio's Return's a bigger upgrade. Right, I'm not going to get either, I'm afraid. Oh, right, it appears I'm going to get Eternal Night because I accidentally clicked on it. Right, let's just do that. The problem of fat fingers in life. Oh, this is KVK1, the most pure form of KVK action, for want of a better word. I do think it's the purest, in the sense that only money matters, which is bizarre that that's the best thing, but KVK2, where you're like, oh, it's day one, everyone's got maxed Alexander, brilliant. Come on, arc me up, boys. You want the set boots? Good, good, good. Good, good. So my fat fingers actually helped me here. I won't be realistically getting either of them for ages unless I just completely zero out an archer. I've very bad luck with crystal keys on this account. Here's how my archer set looks at the moment. This came from objectives, this came from objectives, and this was in a crystal key. Apart from that, all we need is it too much to ask for revival gauntlets? No, it's not. Is it too much to ask for the purple weapon? No, it's not. Is it too much to ask for the purple helm? No, it's not. Just 3 pieces of luck. That's all I asked for. P-Min, a man after my own heart. March speed. March speed is everything to me in this game. Crystal Tech. It's been a long time. So I'm about to go into Season of Conquest on my main. I haven't played Season of Conquest for, let's say, nearly 3 years. How important is Crystal Tech now? Because I remember back then it was 2000. I can't remember what it was. It was a long time ago. I remember it was very important. I'm assuming the level of importance hasn't diminished. How much are we talking to max it as well? Because I remember it being about over 1,000, which I will not be doing. Seems madness. I mean, you get the Conqueror's coins, but it feels like a waste of money. Oh, I'm so lazy for the Barbarian keeps. You get the Delane's amulet, right? Yeah, I need to start doing them. I'm on main as well. I've been watching people do them and thinking I should do this, but I won't. Did they buff the Barbarian keep drops? Because having watched people do it recently, they seem to be dropping a lot of the purple accessories a lot more than they used to, or maybe it's just a bit lucky. 698 days, that's not too old actually in the grand scheme of things. My main's about 10 months, this one's 3.5 months. God, it feels like yesterday I started it. Feels like only yesterday. How many more? Still 58. The grind is real. I don't know why I keep clicking this. There's nothing there and there won't be anything there later. Perfect way of looking at Detroit. Have you played? Here's the question. Have you quit during this time? Have you played every day? Have you been up and down? Because I have played. My main's about 310 days old, I think, and I have logged on every one of those 310 days. Quite impressive. There were a few flights to Australia in that time. Also said a lot about how I spent my time going around Australia. It's like, oh, Greg, look at all this beautiful scenery. Yeah, yeah, in a minute, in a minute, in a minute. Need some more of these, unfortunately. Every day. That's what I like to hear. How many farms have you got, Detroit? And how quickly did you hit tier 5? Were you spending big early on? Were you always just gradually climbing? The amazing trees on my screen. Which amazing? Oh, these beautifully, beautifully designed trees. This is a game in 2023, and this is what we got. The graphics overhaul can't come quickly enough. Yeah, unfortunately, tasty taco. That's exactly how I remember it as well. Let me just look at Crystal Tech. I assume it still gives like the size of the army buff. Does all the attack buffs as well. I'll buy the pop-ups, but I think I'm too weak. Even at quite a lot of power, I think I'm too weak to max it. no way helpful. Rock Guide 2023. Probably spent about 100 on it realistically, which is too much, but I'm not going to be a garrison lead this time. When I'm a garrison lead, I'll have to put some dollar in. Cheers, Phantom, my man. T5 on day 240. That seems like a very reasonable time period. I'm kind of going for that on this. I know I'm not going to get anywhere near the record. I'm not really that bothered about the tech because I'm also just going to accept that no one's going to be giving me architect here. So let's do one that when I wake up. 13 hours? Yeah, that's about right. It's all about the books for me. My experience of this is that you get the books, you'll max everything you need to max before you get the books. So that's why in days like this when no one's doing... In fact, I'd probably even sacrifice these barbarians for the War of Conquest thing if people are running forts, but no one is running forts, so I may as well do this. I do not think you'll be coming in, young sir. I think, Taco, that what they've done with Crystal Tech is pretty genius, to be honest, because everyone knows at the beginning of the game, you spend money, you get power quickly, but then you kind of plateau out for a while, like I have. Certainly on my main, just for the last 6 months, I haven't really been spending much at all because there was no need to. I buy the dailies, but I get plenty from getting an early tier 5. I get plenty of boosts. I can do well in all the events, but the Crystal Tech is such a great idea by them because now it's saying, okay, everyone's on a level playing field. Unless you spend when suddenly you are literally stronger. It couldn't be more pay to win. Genius. Hello, really? Taka, that's another thing I've realized recently, that this account obviously has not spent any money, but the amount of time. I dread to think the time investment, especially Marauders. I just gave up a weekend of my life. I'd like that weekend back. I could have done. I just sat there watching The Hobbit killing Marauders and thinking, wow, The Hobbit was better when I saw it in the cinema. It is pretty late. 10 to 11 here. But because I always leave things to the last minute, we still have our Barbarians to kill, 46 of them to be exact. Oh, the armaments. Yeah, I spent once on the armament chests, and I saw the ones I got, and I thought, I will never spend on armament chests again. It's the closest thing to gambling loot boxes, right? Lilith know what they're doing. I need to watch the Lord of the Rings films again. I love them so much. Especially the extended editions. Apart from the ending of the third one. It just goes on a bit too long. But yeah, The Hobbit is nowhere near the Lord of the Rings films. Still good films in itself. Has anyone ever played... no, instead of played... Anyone watch The Boys? I'm very late to The Boys, but my God, I'm enjoying The Boys. My old next door neighbor all the time was like, great, have you watched The Boys yet? No, actually, I've watched the first episode. I didn't get into it. I tried the second one, not for me. Oh my God, The Boys is good. Psychopathic superheroes. Congratulations, Rarely, first of all. And secondly, KVK3 is so boring. You get a few fights, you get a Kingsland, which will last about 12 hours if you're lucky. And then everyone's like, oh, that's fine. Quick zone invasion. Finished. We had the last 8 days of just free farming and free building in each other's territory, getting the rewards for the coin and whatnot. Not the most exciting KVK. Nothing like KVK 1, which is exciting. Hurry, 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 hurry. We must have so many 1 minute speed ups now as well. Yeah. It was 11,000, yeah. Too many barbs. Everyone's been recommending to watch One Piece. Once I finish The Boys, that might be what I'll go on. I'm watching Loki as well with my girlfriend at the same time, and it's The first season of Loki, I forgot how good it was. Second season hasn't really got going yet, I don't think, but I'm quite a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I wouldn't say I'm the world's biggest fan or anything, but Loki's a good show. Especially the theme tunes, really good for a Marvel series. I really want an event. I missed the Now or Never one because I was kind of ferrying back and forth to London. I didn't really get trying to play, but I really want a gold head event so I can finally use these speed ups and push to 20 mil. My tech is getting better, but still the relevant tech still 755 there's meh. You just get bulk in hour up to 8 as soon as possible and Pervis up to 9. I think I'd like an event sooner rather than later so I can actually be even more relevant in KVK1. Although I'm not quite regretting the Archer decision yet. It makes for a slightly bit of hard mode on the game, but it's still been a fun hard mode. I still think Thutmose is legitimately excellent in KVK1. It'd be much better if he was 5511, but ain't no heads going in for that. I need to get a bit of luck. Kind of looking forward to the armaments on this account, though. I like it where the armaments actually. What I really love about this account and the whole free to play experience is that every decision matters. Because when you're paying money, you're like, oh, I made a mistake. Doesn't matter. I'll just buy my way out of it. Here, it's like I missed out on more than gems day two because I was an idiot and spent all gems autopilot on day one. I'm missing out on those 13 heads. As bad as it is, I like that it's a big deal. I like that it's not just, I'll be fine tomorrow. So I like the feeling that if I get a good armament, I'll be genuinely stoked. Detroit, how did you manage? How did you manage to do it? How did you find the self restraint? I was considering on this account. I'm really glad I actually went for YSG now, seeing how I couldn't go through KVK1 with a Archer March without YSG. I don't think I'd have liked to be irrelevant for 8 months, but I do wish I had the self restraint to do what you've done. So, who did you go for when you got into Season of Conquest? Two Webs. What do you mean, Yargay? Sorry, I lost the thread of the conversation there. How many more? How many more? 28. So 10 more barbs, no problem. Which means I'll need more AP than this. But not much more. You should start again, really. It's really fun starting again. The only frustrating thing is when people try and teach you how to play the game when you can tell they're not 100% sure. I was a bit loud with like, oh no, you should do this at the beginning. But now I like taking a backseat. Look, people making their own mistakes is good for them. I made all my own mistakes. Not many people have themselves a fully expertise Julius Caesar in their first account for good reason. Let's quickly set some farm troops. Charge a phone. I'm not gonna go. Who gives up just like that? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, go on then. No stone. Yeah, you got to prioritize that, man. What unis are you going for, if I may ask? Do we have? Nope, we don't really have anything. Could be a day where I don't get the 100 gems. Rip. I also wish there'd been someone there when I started playing say, no, 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 no. What you're doing is idiotic. Don't do this. Just do this, 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 and this. But in a friendly way. We could push this. Yeah, forget it. If we push this, we actually get the gems as well. Okay. Definitely worth it. Right, done. Did I even click it? Apparently not. Every little helps. Oh, nice, 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 nice. In SOC, you had Huonevsky, Boudica Zug, Scipio, Sargon. I dream of this. Instead, I've got fucking Richard lying around, useless. You got to get into Cambridge. Get into Cambridge, my friend. The clever kids go to Cambridge. I don't know. I kind of wish I hadn't gone. It was a lot of work and not as much fun as other universities. My mates would tell me what they were getting up to at uni, and they'd ask me what I was doing. I was like, oh, just working, to be honest. Your life sounds great. This is difficult. Imperial. I think Imperial was a great place for my mates who went there. Obviously, all sciencey guys, but I went to visit them a few times. They looked fun. Benjamin, I did exactly the same. The amount of times I wasted gems on like speed ups at the merchant. People say don't do it, and I'd be like, but why? It's so good. Like it's 50% off. And then you get to the end of the game and think, oh, I wish I had some of those equipment things or some money, some gems to spin the wheel. But instead, I just have some speed ups. Ah, clicked the wrong one. This is such it's like a jammy red wine. It's like basically which means red wine with loads of sugar in. So it doesn't taste like red wine. It's much better because red wine is of course very sour. So fruity and delicious. 22 more, 8 more barbarians. Must have almost reached my heal quota for today. When I did the fighting this morning, I was all doing 1,800 batch healing straight up. I need to do some more building. How's my severely wounded looking now? Got the 500k. So how many do I realistically want? Okay, that was the one that's the big one to get right. I'm gonna get that, no problem. There's a 25 million, which I'm never gonna get. I'm never gonna get 15 realistically either. 5 million, that's the target. The new target's 5 million severely wounded. Should be able to get it. Yes, yeah, Blan, how you doing, mate? It's going really well tonight. Cheers to you, my friend. Yeblan is the king of 3019. We had some beef in the past, but now we're all best of friends, and he's found out his kingdom is now, which is a really strong kingdom. In fact, let's go and have a quick look at it. It's going to be in KVK Seed C, which is very good news for him, I will assure you. As the way they fight, the strength they have, I would imagine that kingdoms that the C seed is going to be dominated by this man's gang. So we have 6.5, 3.3, 3.3 for our alliances. You've got 7.7, which is much better than 6.5. This guy's a complete beast as well. So much stronger than he looks. So you must have about, I think we have 52 tier 5s now. You must have about the same. Oh god, Pirate King, I remember him. You really have got all of 32. Ragnar. I think you've done very well to get into C-Seed. Very well indeed. Allies, well, you once allied with us, you know how that went. Our idiot former guys. I hope, I really hope. Well, you know that Dick Jay, he just buys and sells accounts, so there's every chance we could come up with him. I'd laugh if you did, to be honest. We could come up allied with or against him. I hope not. He's complete chode. But I was explaining this to people, they were disappointed that we were Seed B. It's like, it doesn't really matter what seed you are, it's all about the allies you get. Because you could be the strongest kingdom in Seed C like you are and have terrible allies, in which case, yeah, you're going to struggle. Whereas you could be the weakest in Seed B, as we probably are. Get great allies, and you're going to just be carried to victory. Detroit, did you or did anyone else make the same mistake I made when I first account I played many years ago? When I put so many gold heads into, I can't remember who it was. I maxed Julius Caesar like a moron. Also, I maxed the garrison commander. I can't remember who. It might have been Frederick. No, I maxed the legendary garrison commander. Maybe it wasn't Martell. It was someone worse than him. I can't remember. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was a. No, Richard used to be in the gold keys, right? It might have been Richard, or didn't max him, but put so many heads in him because I was so paranoid that you had to have a city garrison. No one told me, it was like, oh yeah, don't worry about the garrison thing. That's not a big deal. Garrison's just for flags. I just thought, I haven't got a city garrison. I'm going to die. I'm going to die instantly. They're going to kill me. Oh, gold heads on a gathering commander did that too. Did that too, and I came back this year on this account. For some reason, I just forgot that gold heads were so good, and I was like, oh yeah, Cleopatra, she's good. She can gather really quickly. That way, I'll gather more gold heads. What a mate. No, 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 no. Sneak and 8. I think most mistakes in the game pertain to gold head, wasting gold heads. There's nothing in the game that says gold heads are really good, save them. It's like, I remember exactly how I ended up maxing Caesars, because you go here and you're like, oh yeah, I have 47 heads, yeah, I'll put some heads there. Yeah, yeah. And you just click on the gold and you're like, oh, I'm 2 off, for instance. Yeah, yeah, 2 gold heads, no problem. You just get in that habit. No one says, hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this the guy who just said, I'm not going to be a farm killer? Thanks, guys. I'm going to leave and is still in the alliance. Oh, you tried to get into B, you went the other way around. There are some kingdoms who lost so much power, and like 3030 was, I think, the second or third strongest in our big, like 40 kingdom bracket, and they're now quite low down in Seed C. I still don't know what's. I asked a few people what's happened there. They're like, oh no, we just killed a few people who didn't do anything during the wars. That's what I'm looking for. But the power they've lost is mad. They must have had so many people sod off. They only let 7 people in. Well, there's your answer. I don't know. We were good with our migration. We got really good migration, but we've got some bad players still in the kingdom. Make no bones about it. They were always our big brothers. Nanaki still there? Nanaki is still there. Just in case you were wondering which account to hit if you see it there. Ooh, I don't like this when you've got 2 massive accounts from one player. It's too difficult to manage. And they'll probably be strong because they're strong guys. Oh, you're in 3030. 3030 is one of my favorite. Well, obviously now it's decimated, but they were our big brothers for a long time. Most of our players left when the old king sodded off to go there. A lot of time for 3030, but then the king quit. How long did you play for there, Detroit? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. We've got reunions. Hold on one sec. Oh, bastard foot. Do videos. I think. Oh, you don't like that, do you? You don't like that one bit. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yes. Oh, you waiting for me to kill him, are you? Is that 3030 that's ruined now? It does look that way, doesn't it? Why can't you tank them? More power than me. So this one, then 4 more, then we're done ski. Which means I'll need 1 more set, maybe? Oh, that's such a shame, Detroit. I really did like 30. I thought Louis, do you remember Louis? I thought he was a really good king. Like, I always have respect for kings who are not do what I say, do what I do. He was always there at the fight, swarming everyone. He got 1 billion kill points in KVK1. Like, dude followed through on what he said. I don't really know why he quit. I think it was, I don't know, I heard he was busy in real life, which I can completely understand. But it's a shame. So 3069 is a good place to be. Let's have a quick look at it. I'm sure we must have looked at it before, but I have the memory of a fish. Ooh. Looks like a strong place as well. Why didn't I just click on the kingdom? Okay, so who's got the Rune Crusader fort? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you seem to know what's up. Massive. So where are you guys? So how did KVK go? You said it's 2 weeks left. Did you just absolutely smash it? How's 75 in comparison to your strength? Let's have a goose. Strong as well. Wow. That's pretty mad. I always wonder if these accounts have gone around people to people, or if they are like first owner. Yes, Seth. Yes, Viv. How you doing, lads? Ledge. Oh, you've finally started hitting them yourself, have you, buddy? Waiting for me all the time. The guys, I agree that killing siege does make sense. It's not that effective though. I think the amount of faff it causes. I don't think I've ever seen, well, maybe a few times, but everyone always kills siege, and the amount of times I've seen it actually make a difference, very low. I also got told by VIP support that hospitals are not factored into KVK weighting. I would say take what they say with a pinch of salt because they say load of shite. I think it's best to just, if you're in CB, you're in CB, deal with it. If you're in C, you're in C, deal with it. Like going mad to lower your seed. I get the logic, but it takes away some of the magic of the game. Ooh, 500 barbs dead. How big's the 75 whale? Is it bigger than the 150 million account? Finally get back on the Barbarian Fort train tomorrow. Kingdom recommendation, think about it, ignore it, and go for Archer Defense, because no one else goes. I'm sure that this is only level 6 thanks to me. All of my points go in Archer Defense, because no one else seems to put them in. What do we got? Nothing. It's the journey to 130,000. Nothing else really to do on this account, right? No, good. Set the gatherers. 164 million, 16 billion kill point. Exactly, Detroit. People get caught in it. If you're 100 million, you've got 6 million worth of siege power. Okay, well, no one's gonna have that, but 3 million worth of siege power. Okay, fair point. I started training because stupidly I always managed to upgrade to tier 4 siege. I always justify it to myself. There's no justification. So I've started training tier 1 siege, and once all my tier 1s are trained, I will start killing off more. I've been doing 150k suicide attacks on cities with siege just to get rid of them, but make sure I can still gather. Although I pointed that out to someone, and she said, yeah, well, you could gather normally, or you could gather with siege, or you could gather with tier 5 knights. So, yeah, that is a good point. The old 150 million free to play. What's the difference between a whale and dolphin? What are we talking a month? So I don't know what I'm classed as now, because I was a bit whaley to begin with, and definitely not anymore. Liar. Circles are a fair way away. Kingland's ages away. What day are we on? No, still ages of KVK, which is good because it's great fun. See you rarely, pleasure, mate. No, I'm still hold out hope. I know that for 3 years, Rock have said this siege commander, this siege stuff, this Margaret, well, maybe not 3 years, but siege is going to be good any day now. And I'm still, bizarrely, I still trust them. I'm still waiting for that any day where it's like, oh no, siege is now meta. And if I'll kill off on all the farm accounts, no problem. But if I kill off all my siege on my main, and then they go, oh yeah, well, Margaret's actually been given a 300% buff. Siege has a special super siege tower unit now. I'll be gutted. I'll be gutted. Second nature this now. claw back the positions I've lost today in Canyon. Almost there, Boudica. Hold on, love. Yeah, I can take that. No problem. No problemo. See, easy. As long as they don't have Minamoto Max, I'm always confident. Any Minamotos? Yep. Any Minamotos? Nope. I forget it. I don't think I'll win. Oh no, easy, easy, easy. I swear, Thutmose, one of the main reasons I went into Thutmose, I saw how good Thutmose was in Canyon. I bet I'll be Hisoka no problem as well. I was wrong. But Hisoka's a very good player. He knows what's what. This guy's probably the strongest player in our kingdom, despite being tier 4. He did one of those looper things. That's max. That's max. I will not be foolish enough to fight him. I used to get about top 20 each day. What? What? All this arrogance I have for nothing. It's alright. Start from a low position tomorrow. Very crystal key. Yeah, I saw the legendary equipment for Siege and thought exactly the same thing. We've just unlocked the purple now in my main, right? I've never had Siege gear before. Still assume I won't. One day, please. I saw a good Chisgul video basically saying how people would be frustrated if suddenly Siege became so meta. And all the materials they put in other types, they wanted to get them down, put them in Siege. Oh, my bad. I can understand the anger that would engender. Right. Excuse me. Stealing my nodes. Or your nodes. Okay, Dunsky. Nothing more to do here today. Okay, let's log on to the main and do some stuff. Spend some AP. 2 secs. 2 times a meter. Here it is. Thanks a second. Right. Buy some tings. I think at this point I can stop buying books. Well, I'm low on gold heads. I want to get my Zugi up when Zugi's ready to go. Commander's ready to level up. Okay. Ooh, only 200. Yeah, I really need to start stockpiling them again. We don't need to get power from that. It's unlikely I'll be kicked from my own alliance. Anyone got any experience of a... I've never seen a Lucerne this short before. This is a complete virgin in this. I still probably will buy it because you're spending a fiver and getting 5,000 VIP. I'll definitely get that. So that's 6 heads. I mean, that's got to be worth it, right? But I can't imagine getting this Lucerne without spending the extra bit, which I'm not going to spend £20 on Lucerne. I think that's just a waste. But I assume this is you've got to spend to get there. Hello, cat. You off to bed? Yeah. You look tired. I'm streaming, but put those boobs away.
The plan's a holiday. We went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Come back when I've got to go.
Oh, am I going to Miami?
But in a week, I'm to New York, Atlanta, and Miami.
That would be a pretty exhausting week. We wouldn't really get to see anything. Detroit, you're from the US of A. Any experience in Miami?
Miami, Georgia, and
Oh, okay, Detroit. So my question. So this is really a 14-day Lucerne. So we're not going to get. So we just because I wondered if it would just extend when KVK started, but I guess it won't then.
you gonna pull this off?
Yeah, because the last one was the last city skiing, so I got 2,000 gems for it. Felt night. Path of Salvation. Bosphorus, my dear, the Bosphorus. Here we go. You know these things. The Golden Bear Award is given out at which film festival? Cannes, Locarno, Venice, Berlin. You can stay for this. Who authored the tragedy Medea? Aeschylus, Shakespeare, Sophocles, Euripides. You'd be wrong, it's Euripides. Which of these following cities is the capital of France? Marseille, Nice, Angers, La Rochelle. Paris.
Yeah, I knew you were doing that there, I could tell.
What a wag.
I knew you were trying to think of a fake one.
Which civilian airport is the highest above sea level? I think it's...
What are the options?
No, that's right. Dachung-gyong. Cactus spines are actually a modified form of... Okay. And agriculture. Boom. All thanks to you, that.
Boom.
That's 60 minutes speed up. Good night, love. Yeah, I think I think all of them are just so indelibly etched in my brain now, all these answers. I almost don't have to think anymore. I don't even think about it. I just instinctively know because I've done them so many times. Winter house in Florida, just outside Miami. Is it worth going to? Is Miami worth going to for like 2 days? Ooh, 4 formation chests. Let's get one. Could be worse. That's not bad. I mean, it is bad. Okay, they're all pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. How many speeders do we have on this account? Let's just spend me gems. So, in terms of training, fuck all. Research, you can use research for crystal tech stuff, right? Or I made that up. Building, well, obviously going to become training, so we get a nice little training boost there. Healing, more than I thought. I must have been doing a lot of fort rallies. 6,000 of these, 124 hours. Okay, it's more than I thought. Nowhere near enough pushing a zenith here. I'm just saving for the archer zenith now. Miami's an outdoor nightclub with no manners. I love it. I love similes like this. I always call Cambridge a country club to which you're not invited if you go there. I like putting things in this frame. The midterms are relatively easy. Even if you don't listen to Fleisch, you have. I rarely have trouble with the midterms, but I tell you the finals, what they've done to the finals are hard now. Fleisch can't get them anymore. They've nerfed Fleisch on the midterms, on the finals. I think I mentioned before that the last one people got 350k gems for doing it because so few people got, like 12 people got it. Ooh. What do we think? Is Sovereign Keys or Commander Sculptures? Or just classic 60-minute speed-ups? Done my exhibit coins. I guess we're looking at the Sovereign Keys, right? Well, we're definitely getting... No, we have another day of this. I've only got one Sovereign Key. I need quite a few more. Yeah, I thought so. I'm going to need quite a few more for the event. I can't remember what the event's called, but I remember an event. I'll just save. Any conversations I need to... Oh, excuse me. I need to pass king, which requires me logging on to my own account. Wink. Heart's Desire, that's the one. You need 50, right? Here we go. So, settings, account. Yeah, Nang, you never remember to pass king when you go to bed. Nang, you can join this rally. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 200 for max. Fuck. Right, I thought it was 50. See, I'm very much out of the practice of KV of Season of Conquest. Can you buy them with gems? I can't remember that. It's 2,500 or something. Once your sovereign keys are fully expended, you can use gems. Yeah, once your sovereign keys are fully expended, you can use gems. Okay. Looking at the probabilities. The probabilities are basically 0, but you have a great chance of getting a single star or a tome of knowledge. That I can agree with. Oh, there's only 600 in the VIP shop. Okay, where did I get 2,500 from? Maybe it's 2,500 there and 600 in the VIP shop. Or maybe, just maybe, there's a chance I might just be wrong. Okay, so you get 40 weeks, so it's not too bad. So that's 24,000. Quite expensive. Detroit, what do you spend? Do you buy anything in the VIP shop now? I'll buy the 24-hour speed ups sometimes. Like enough to have 100 on stock from just doing that. But irregularly for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, we had three instead of two. It's 1v1 rule. I took less severely wounded. Mm-hmm. Friends, I think I might go to bed. 11:30 here. It's been a pleasurable, short but enjoyable stream. Detroit, King, P-Men, Vivi, Seth, small groupers, but a lovely groupers. Thanks all for checking in. Do a quick video. I'll go to bed. Probably see you all later in the week. Who should I push 60 first? Bjorn or Sun Tzu? If you're going to do them both together, Bjorn. Hey, you buy all the gold heads. Interesting. I've always resisted doing that because I think they're expensive, but I see the logic. Purple material. That's giving me food for thought because I never, ever buy the purple material. They're not much, are they? Like 240? No, 600. Okay, they are much. So that's 2,400 for a legendary. You'll get 4 legendaries a week from that, basically, for the 10,000 gems, which doesn't seem like a terrible thing. Anyway, my friends, thanks very much for stopping by. I will see you next time. Till then,